Alright, what's going on, y'all? We are not doing an intro or none of that. We're going straight into the meat of this video. Excuse me. So, this is one of Jensen's kits here. It's the gas building. I thought I had the sheet here so I could name it properly, but I'll put it down below. If you guys do not know who Jensen is, I know for the most of my folks that have been follow me and subscribe for a minute know who he is, but if you're new here and you kind of stumbled upon this because the algorithm allowed you to witness this great, go check out Jensen's trains. Good dude. Very talented artist, model railroader, all that stuff. So this is one of his kits. It's a gas company kit. It's probably, honestly, one of my favorite kits that I've gotten from him so far. I think I got like 4 or 5 of them already, but it's probably one of my favorite ones out of all of them so far. But what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of, prepping the sides and the side of the buildings. I think it's clapboard on some of it, or clapboard, but it's vertical, so it's not the sideways. It's the tongue and groove looking boards. Cut out the little windows and sections. Here I'm kind of just prepping the back so I can have some bracing and getting ready to stain and do all that other stuff with it, right? But before the staining, I damaged these because I love old, nasty, weathered stuff, right? Y'all know that too. So I get my utility knife and I just go to town, honestly. I do look at reference, and I've looked at enough rotted wood to know what it should look like. But I just get my utility knife and I go to town, honestly, like going in. I love it distressed. I love it rotting and all that. So I'll get my knife and I'll definitely damage the bottom. So this is the bottom, I think, of the back side of that building. And it's going to be beat up pretty good, almost to the point where the wood is barely hanging on. And then I'll, create holes in there sometimes. I'll, just make it look really, really bad. I like to have where there's different, I guess I don't. Texture is not the word I'm looking for, but I want to have like different levels of height. So if 2 boards are stuck together, I'd like to have it to where each of them are kind of like one is set higher than the other, kind of like there's just been some buckling and some other rotting has happened. And so here, I think I was testing. So first I tested what color stain I wanted, or honestly, I probably forgot, but I go over it with a steel brush here is kind of what I'm doing now. I think I did forget. I was just anxious. I wanted to get this build done, so I went straight to the stain. But I usually go over it. Once I do like all the cutting with my knife and stuff, I'll go over it with a steel brush and add even just a little more texture, but I use Best stains, and I'll link that down there too, or kind of just put it over the bottom here. But honestly, Best stains are probably the best things. I put that shit on everything, whether I'm doing model railroading, dollhouse stuff, model cars. If I can find a way to use that Best stains, I will use that Best stains. It's just a great stain. And here I am doing some just a little dry brushing, if you will, so I can simulate almost like a wood chipping or paint chipping. I'm sorry, excuse me, not wood, paint. So I want the paint to look old and like it's, been on the boards for a while, and now it's in distress and looking all nasty. And I'll just do that for, this color, and then I'll do it for the next color. Just very dry brushy technique. Nothing, there's not much paint on that brush. So you'll see I have to go back and dab over and over and over. This is just a long process. There's no way to not make it long. Obviously, this is time lapse, but dry brushing, especially with wood, wood sucks up paint, the brush sucks up paint, so it'll take a minute. But this is why I love doing structures. I love all the little details and nuances of it. So, and here, we'll just finish up, this side of it, and then we'll move on to the next color. But again, if you haven't followed Jason, just a great guy. I talk to Jason quite often, honestly, on the phone, and he's running a business with these kits, and now he's got like sci-fi kits and stuff that he has. So check him out if you get a chance to. And then here's the white, or it's probably a cream color. I'm not sure if it's totally white, but that's the effect I was going for. I wanted to add a little heavier than what I was doing, and I like the way this one turned out. Nice and easy, nothing hard. None of this stuff is extremely hard. You just take your time, honestly. And here I'm doing just the opposite side now. I put tape on there to, get that crispy color change, or where it's not bleeding through or anything like that. And as you can see at the bottom there, I actually have dabbed it with some black stain, so you can see like there's a little stain happening down there. And I just let the wood suck it up, that's all. I'm not doing nothing special. Some areas are a lot heavier than others, but this is another dry brush technique is what I'm doing here. And I got a round head brush. I still take off a lot of the paint, but now I'm just dabbing it. So now I'm helping even more to create a chipped, weathered look for that color. And this is one of my go-to. I love doing this with that little fat tip brush like that, the rounded brush. Just gives a great effect. And here, so this is like compiled. I had to jack some stuff from my TikTok account because I could not find, I think I threw them away, honestly, or maybe I scratched that. I did not record some of this stuff with the other camera. So I'd done this for TikTok, but I stopped doing it when I was actually filming for YouTube. So you've seen I use some oils and some powders and stuff like that to finish off the weathered walls. And ta-da, magic, it's finished. You guys have seen my videos, you've seen other videos, so you understand how this goes together. If not, just go scroll through the rest of my stuff and you can see how everything is fully put together. But yeah, this is it. Like I said, it was fun, added the doors. I think what makes this my favorite kit is that little cage right there. It's a steel cage, and it has the little gas canisters in there and all that stuff. It's just a great kit. I rusted the doors, and I did some more like painting and stuff to it. And here I added a light from I can't remember. I'll post it below. But yeah, this was it. This was a fun kit. And that's it, y'all. We'll close this video out and I'll see y'all. Peace. Hey, yo, and that was it. Jason's, what is it? Williams Propane Sales Building. Good quality, good kit. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's about maybe a 7.5-ish, almost an 8, probably an 8, honestly. The little cage was a little difficult, and there's a few other things that I didn't put that I know are also, they're just delicate pieces that you have to be able to actually finesse with a little utility knife or X-Acto knife or something like that. But overall, great kit. Again, if you haven't, go check out Jensen's Train. He's also got the website where you can get the kits and all that stuff too. If you liked this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, share the video, do all those things. The like is probably more than anything to help the algorithm for my channel. But yeah, y'all, that was it. That was a great build. I got a few more kits coming in the mail from Jason, and I just love putting kits together. Thank you, Patreons. I still appreciate y'all. Always will appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you all my YouTube folks that have joined. Also, you can join down below. Oh, I do have a really cool series that I'll be doing on the channel. I'll be working on this dollhouse and just weathering it and making it look this extra creepy, extra rotted, all that stuff. And there's going to be a story behind it. So as I am weathering all the little pieces and stuff, as far as like the windows, and I've shared some of that stuff already on my Facebook page, but as I'm weathering it, there will be a story being narrated in the background. So you do not want to miss that. Make sure you click the bell so whenever I post, you will see it. Also, we did the walkthrough on a new house, and I will have some footage, a little bit of footage of the basement. It's about to get turned up here on Pro Scale Models. Make sure you got me locked in, because you don't want to miss what I got going on. I'm telling you. And I just feel like the channel is just going to explode. I'm receiving that this year. So keep me on lock. I appreciate y'all as always, man, for real. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.